All right, guys, we have another unboxing here, and this one, I'm weak. I am just weak. I can't control myself. I need to find a program. Let me make sure there is not an address or anything written on the box here, because it is a box inside of an envelope. This is coming from Canada. So, yeah, if I open it from this side, there is nothing. So, this is coming to me from Canada. This is from Tim, who sent it to Fab Blades, another YouTube channel here. And Fab sent it to me because Tim was out of town. So, this is the latest in my collection because this is something I'm adding to my collection that I will try to open up here without totally destroying everything. Oh boy, it's a box inside of an envelope with an envelope inside of the box. Oops. Yeah, this is something that I could not pass up. When I get into these custom knives and whatnot, it's a small world. We all kind of know each other who have some of these more higher end collectible knives, much like this Frank Fisher Battle. Hint, hint. And so I got offered this knife because Tim was going to sell it. And he offered it to me because, well, I am a collector of said knives. So it was hard to turn down this set. Man, this was packaged super great. Super awesome. And yes, this is my latest Frank Fisher battle. This is number 3 battle of mine, and it's a little slimmer. I didn't realize that. So Frank made 12 different sizes of battles. And here is my Holy Grail battle that I got first and second and now third. So this is an earlier model with a couple of fingerprints there. It's compound ground blade, which I don't have. So that was super intriguing to me also. Oh, action on this thing is incredible. I did get a video from Fab on this. The action is just sweet. Almost a little too drop shut for me. However, unlike most every other battle in the planet, I have a set of tools for this pivot. Wow. Man, this thing is so cool. Because Tim lives up in Canada, and Canada has some stupid rules, much like California does with their gun laws. Canada has stupid rules with their knife laws. So Frank made a set of pivot tools for his 10-point pivot, which I think actually fits probably this one also. Yes, but I don't think fits this one. No, because this one's a truly crazy custom pivot. So, because you have to send your knives in pieces into Canada, and I won't go into all the details, Frank made a couple of tools and sent them up to Tim as well when he bought the knife. Very cool. Those alone added to the price. There is one more battle that I do want and have already worked a deal with the owner if and when the owner ever decides to let it go. Yeah. My goal was to have the small, medium, and large. Small, medium, and then large. But I don't have the large because that hasn't been decided yet. So actually, this one is kind of right in the middle. It is slightly smaller, I think. The blade is, it looks to be about the same. But it is thinner, so I think I'm going to like that because the big battle, this one, the small battle gets carried more frequently than the large battle. This one's heavy, okay? It's significantly heavier than the smaller one. So dust doesn't get carried as often because it is big and heavy. This one is significantly lighter. Let's just weigh this really quick. I don't know that I'll do a full video on this new one. The new one is 6.4 ounces. My other bigger one is 10.1. 10.1 on this guy. And the small one is 6.3. So it's about the same size as this guy, or weight as this guy. And it's a little bit thinner, so it may carry better in the pocket. I am super honored. Tim, thank you very much for allowing me to hold on to this for a while for you. Don't ask me if I'm selling it, because if I do go to sell it, it will go back to Tim in Canada. The fit and finish on this is fantastic. This is an earlier model. I don't know the year, don't know the blade steel, don't care about any of that. I just really wanted more of a plain Jane with a little bit of pop to it, with some Timascus pocket clip and pivot collars. But I really liked the fact that it had the compound grind blade. So you have a flat grind here and a hollow grind here. Looks pretty sharp, and yeah, I'm super excited. Inside, you have the traditional engine turning machining on the inside of the liners. And yeah, it's just a great, action is great. Little bit drop sheddy, but I could fix that if I really chose. I don't know. What do you guys think? I have a problem. I know. This wasn't the battle that I was looking for. There is one more. This is about a 4-inch blade. The other one that I am looking at some point acquiring from my good friend is 4 1/4. So that would give me the small, the medium, and the large at some point. But it is cool to have one of these ones that's a little thinner because, well, yeah. What can I say? I am a total Fisher fan. Between Frank, TJ, and Todd Sr., I have now 3, 4, 5, 6, I don't know, 6 from the Fisher family, I guess now. So I'm super excited by that. And there you go. I've rambled long enough. I think these are awesome. The tools are cool. And yeah, there you go. I'll put a link to my Fisher playlist up here in the corner, and you can check out the other videos if you're so inclined. And thanks a lot, everybody, for making this happen. Tim and Fab, thank you very much. It's been a couple of months we've been talking about this, guys. So finally happened. Thanks, everyone.